Dashel, how come you get to be the queen? I mean, the king.
Of course, I'm always the king.
But when do I get to be the king?
Look, my daddy said someday I'm gonna get to rule this whole kingdom all by myself. But I suppose I'll need a queen to help me rule it.
Okay, fine, but do I have to be the queen? I mean, I'm a boy. Why can't there just be two kings?
There can never be two kings, silly. There's always a king and a queen.
But I always have to be the queen.
True, because you're the only person I trust to be my queen.
What?
I mean, think about it. The queen is strong, she's powerful and tough, and the king's right-hand man, lady person. Look, being my queen is gonna be a big responsibility. I know I'm supposed to marry one of those Amaran countesses someday, but I just look at them and I don't think they'll be able to handle the pressure.
What pressure?
Of being my woman. Look at you. Laughing and smiling like that. That laugh is why I trust you to be my queen.
Okay, fine. I'll be the queen, but this is just for play, Dash. One of these days, you're gonna have to really marry a real queen.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Gotcha.
Stop it.
What are you two in here talking about?
Medler's gonna be my new queen.
Queen?
But he's a boy.
So?
Well, queens are normally like ladies, like me, yeah?
But I don't like any of the other girls.
I'm sure you just haven't found the right one yet, son. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Well, Medler's is just fine. He's perfect.
What makes you so certain of that?
Because I love him, Your Majesty.
Love him.
Of course. He's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Why wouldn't I love him?
Because you're so young.
Trust me, Queen Amaria. I know I love Dashel, and I always will.
And just what is it you know of love?
The world is a dark place. Around every corner there is a shadow to be cast upon the hearts of humanity. There is a darkness that seeps into the hearts of each and every human soul, whether we want it there or not. Despite not wanting to believe it, darkness lives in all of us. Well, all except the people of Amarea. You see, people in my home kingdom don't have any darkness in them, because we walk in the light! How do we live like this, you may ask? Because in our kingdom we have but one rule: love and be loved. Period! We let the power of love govern our actions versus the tempting power of hate. But rather than tell you about the kingdom of Amarea, perhaps we should show you.
Across the way to a place unknown,
To a nation far away,
beneath the light of the sun that shone,
on the hopes of a brand new day.
where gentle light is down the coast.
It's a place where you can love the most.
It's where you'll find the kingdom of Amarea. But this kingdom is a lie, hear it right. Their hearts are free to be the people they want to be. So know from the start, our kingdom's had a heart, and it can be your home because this kingdom has a soul.
So the kingdom lives in walls, from the sky above to the castle floor.
So the kingdom please and heals, not what you see, it's what you feel. Know that the kingdom, it can breathe, the people wear their hearts on their sleeve. Simply, this kingdom beyond the ocean.
The stars.
The kingdom lives in me. This kingdom is invested islands off the coast is the place where you can run. The most is where you'll find the kingdom of Amaria. The soul of the kingdom lives and roars from the skies above to the castle floors. The soul of the kingdom bleeds and heals. It's not what you see, it's what you feel. The soul of the kingdom can breathe. People wear their hearts on their sleeve. The soul of the kingdom lives in me. This kingdom is our destiny. The soul of the kingdom, beyond the ocean, beneath the stars, behind the mountains, in a land that's far away, beside a river, before the trees, and in between you and me.
Okay, sweetheart, are you ready?
Not in the slightest.
Nonsense, my dear. I know you'll be great.
How so?
Because I raised my son to be exceptional, the best. And there's no doubt in my mind that you won't be just that. I love you.
I love you too.
It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen of Amaria, my name is Mevelis and I am the Speaker of the House of the Royal Family. Today marks a momentous occasion in our nation's history, because today marks the start of a new era in our fair kingdom. And that new era will be governed by a new king. The king of Amaria has but one objective, ladies and gentlemen, to protect the peace that we, the citizens of Amaria, have grown so accustomed to. The new king who will be taking over is noble, brave, strong, and true. I know this because he is a very close personal friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for his coronation, Prince Dashel of Amaria.
Hi. Well, I don't see how I'm leadership material, but
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Call this a coronation speech? Get on with it already.
Yes, right. Well, as your new king, I hope to better Amaria by...
So you think our kingdom has problems?
Not at all.
So you think we don't have any to solve?
Of course not.
Then which is it? Make up your mind already.
Please, if you could all just give me a chance.
Where's King Amaria?
Honey, the kingdom has never been this restless.
I know, dear. It's rather peculiar.
You don't think it could?
It has to be.
How could she have gotten in?
It doesn't matter. Guards, secure the perimeter. It's her.
Not her.
That's me.
Guards, secure her. Don't let her get near the prince.
Oh, my dear King Charles, I'm not here for him. I'm here for you.
Don't you dare touch my husband!
I'll be quiet, you wench.
Ma'am, get Dash, go now!
Freeze.
Mom, I'm not leaving.
Dash,
Oh, I do love when they scream.
You monster. Why have you returned?
Oh, my dear King Charles, to claim what is mine.
You will never have Amaria's heart. Dash is the rightful ruler, even if you kill me.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's test that. Asphyxia. Challenge accepted. Cartier? Cartier has the whole kingdom been accounted for.
Yes, Your Majesty. Only the prince's whereabouts remain unknown.
Well, then find the brat and handle him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh God, someone has to stop her.
Heart, be logical. You and I both know it's too late to stop her.
But mine. Don't you feel that?
Yes, I sense the presence as well.
We need to go find it.
Absolutely not. Maybe it's trapped by the queen.
You don't know that it is.
And you don't know that it isn't. But what we do know is Thing Conqueror is dangerous. And if we take forms and are harmed by her, humanity will be destroyed.
If we do nothing at all, humanity will be destroyed regardless.
We must stay here.
But mine. Don't you feel that?
Oh my, it's strong.
Someone's pleading for us.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Dasher, we have to keep you safe.
Why are you always trying so hard to protect me?
Because that's what I do. That's what I've always done.
But why? Why do you give a crap about me at all?
I'm your friend. I'm never going to turn my back on you.
Why is everyone treating me like I'm something special when I'm not?
You are.
How you figure that, Nicholas?
I just know, okay?
What is it?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
If there are any survivors in there, I demand that you come out by the order of Queen Conqueror, the evil empire.
Shoot, somebody's here.
Dashiell,
Man.
don't you dare do anything stupid. Dashiell, you better not. Dashiell! Dashiell!
Mine,
Yes, I know.
we have to help.
And how do we know that Susan truly fights for love?
No, 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 no! Dashiell! 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 No, no, no. This has to be a mistake. No, Dashiell. Please. If there's anybody out there listening to me, please make him okay. I wish upon a heart to fly away into the stars, to discover something that I never knew. Something shy and something brave, something simple, something changed. Can't you see that all I'm asking for is you? I need love. It's a terrible thing to ask for. Do I need a key, a code, a secret phrase, a passport? I need love. I can handle all the pain. I wanna bleed and ache and die and go insane, but it's the same old game. And what goes up must come down. My heart's been rearranged more times than I can count. So I hope for difference in life. Hope that I can win this fight and look for reasons buried in the sound of a beating heart. I'm looking for a beating heart.
He wished upon a heart, fly away into the stars, leaving something out he never knew. Something shy and something brave, something changed. You see that all he's asking for is you. He needs love. It's a terrible thing to ask for. It doesn't need a key, a code, a secret phrase, or passport. He needs love. I can handle all the pain. Don't wanna see you die, you go insane. It's the same old thing. What comes up must come down, and I can rearrange more times than I can count. So I hope for difference, hope for life, and hope that I can win this fight. And look for reasons buried in the sound of a beating heart. I'm looking for a beating heart. I just wanna feel. I just wanna know something that's real. I just want all of my palpitations, my heart's palpitations to restart. I just want a beating heart. I'm looking for a beating heart. And so I wish upon a heart to fly away into the stars, to discover something that I never knew. Something shy and something brave, something simple, something changed. Can't you see that all I'm asking for is you? I want you.
Dashiell?
Nevertheless? What the hell is going on here?
Perhaps we can explain.
Who are you?
I'm the heart, and this is mine. And we've come to share some news with you today.
Congratulations, Your Highness. You died today.
The palace has been all cleared. The kingdom of Amaria is all yours. Have you taken care of the prince?
He will no longer be a threat.
So you killed him?
Cartier, take note, darling.
Yes, Your Majesty.
December 21st, one day AC.
AC.
After Conquer, keep up, sweetie.
As I was saying, let it be known that on this day, monumental of celebrations, I, Queen Conqueror, have successfully orchestrated one of the most critical hostile takeovers in all the world's history. Did you get all of that?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Splendid. Now find a way to make yourself useful. Give me.
Your Majesty, if I may, I just don't, I was wondering, why is it that we conquered Amarea?
Excuse me.
Forgive me for asking, O benevolent one, but the evil empire is already at peak expansion. We are already realistically the most influential force in all of the world. It would seem as though we wouldn't gain anything from conquering Amarea.
Didn't gain anything. Foolish boy, look around you. Look at all that I've gained. Besides, what better motivation than the sheer unadulterated fact that we can. We are, as you so eloquently stated, one of the most influential forces in all the land. So why don't we influence that upon everyone?
I just don't see the point, Your Majesty.
What is there not to see, Cartier?
Sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Do you see that? Do you feel that? The fear bubbling inside your bowels, the pressure of intimidation weighing against your backside, the helplessness seeping into your mind because you have accepted how truly powerless you really are. That, my dear sweet Cartier, is why we do it. That is why we conquer Amaria and all the other kingdoms in the world, because we have to instill that feeling into every living creature that stands in opposition to us. I am the rightful ruler of humanity, and they must kneel before their queen.
Listen to the words I'm gonna say. It's what you need is a God Almighty Queen, someone in control of the kingdom as a whole. Now there's a different way this story can be told. You need power, you don't need love. And what the kingdom is God was wrong because
Make the kingdom spread its wings.
Cause I'm the one and only God Almighty, Queen of everything. I made a vow that I protect all of my people and give them a ruler to respect.
So the way to rule over this space is with a star. I got what I wanted, so who
cares if I'm a witch? Who cares if I'm cool? Who cares if I'm me? Queen of everything. It's what you need, and what the people need is a God Almighty Queen. So that is all of the kingdom as a whole.
Now
There's a different way the story can be told. You don't need love. You have to be strong because spread its wings. Cause I'm the one and only God Almighty Queen of everything.
charge, I'm living large. It's what it seems.
I'm putting my foot down, so you better bow to me, cause I'm the queen.
Not you are. And what people need is a God Almighty
Queen.
one in control of the kingdom as a whole. Now there's a
different way the story can be told. You need power, you don't need love.
I'm the best to show
You have to be strong because I am the one who makes this kingdom spread its wings. Cause I'm the one and only God Almighty, wicked ruler, evil doer, spectacular, back as you were, queen of everything.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. Dashiell's dead?
What do you mean I died?
I know it's not easy logic for you to wrap your heads around.
It's not logic at all.
Calm down, Dashiell. Look, I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding here.
On the contrary, there's been no misunderstanding at the slightest. We simply heard your plea and we answered.
I don't understand.
Dashiell Amareya, would-be prince of the kingdom of Amareya. What's the last thing you remember?
I was running. I was running from Queen Khafre and her forces.
Getting warmer.
She invaded my kingdom. She killed my parents, and then I was hiding out with Mevelis. We heard something. I went to protect him, and
You died.
But how?
To be frank with you, I have no idea. You were likely killed by one of Queen Conqueror's warriors.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. How can Dashiell be dead if he's standing right here before me?
That isn't Dashiell, but rather his essence.
Dashiell's a ghost?
Hardly. Ghosts are far too illogical a concept.
You could say it's more so the remains of the prince's spirit.
I don't believe you.
What's not to believe? The proof is in the pudding.
Even so, that's impossible.
Logically, it can't be impossible if it's standing right in front of you.
What do you mean?
Why did the two of you want to help us?
Because we believe in your crusade for love.
And more importantly, we're against the Queen Conqueror's rule.
What do the two of you even get out of all of this?
Precisely what I was preparing to address.
In exchange for your life at the altar of the book, you must write something in it to change this Queen Conqueror issue.
The Book of Change? What's that? Wait a minute. I remember hearing about something. The Book of Change, isn't that an ancient artifact that lies in the center of the land in a crater far, far away? I remember your dad used to read us stories about that. Legend has it that whatever a person writes in the Book of Change comes true.
Yes, but it was just a kid's tale at most.
What if I told you you could use it to resurrect yourself back from the dead?
I'd say you were a liar.
I'm a celestial entity responsible for all human knowledge. What in Amareya is my motivation to lie?
That's assuming you are who you say you are.
You're sitting beside the spirit of your friend who just died. Proof enough for you?
So, why do you want to help us again? Because you believe in what exactly?
Because we believe in your crusade for love.
Queen Conqueror is after something of great importance that would not only affect the kingdom of Amareya, but the entire scope of humanity.
It's an ancient Amarayan treasure that only the kingdom's rightful rulers can access.
So she's after some ancient treasure that only the kingdom's rightful rulers can access, but Conqueror isn't the rightful ruler. She conquered it. Duh, problem solved.
You incompetent human, how dare you speak so disrespectfully?
What my associate is trying to say is that since Dashiell and both of his parents are dead, Conqueror is the rightful ruler.
If you can reuse the book to resurrect yourself,
Then Dashiell becomes the rightful ruler again.
No ancient treasures for Conqueror.
which means
You think you want to do it?
Okay.
Okay.
Mevelis, if there's a way to save my kingdom and myself, I'm gonna do it. No questions asked.
Excellent.
take this.
What is this?
This is the Everink pen. It is the instrument you will use to rewrite your story in the Book of Change.
Look like a regular pen to me.
I assure you it's anything but. But now we must go.
Wait, what?
We can only remain in our human form for so long before we must return to the celestial plane.
Hold on. Before you just bow out and leave, how are we supposed to even know how to find the Book of Change?
I am your heart and all the hearts of humanity. Follow me and I will guide you.
Huh?
And one more thing. Dashiell can only remain in this world for so long as he is unable to move on to the afterlife.
So that means...
Dashiell must remain unaware of the specifics of how he died.
So, Spirit Dashiell can only stay here as long as he doesn't remember how he died.
Now
Which
you're-
means that we should keep him far away from Queen Conqueror since she's likely the one who killed him.
Now you're getting it.
Dashel,
Mev, I'm doing this. No questions asked.
I wasn't gonna try to talk you out of it or anything.
Really?
Yeah, I know you, Dashel. I know you enough by now to know that when you mean something, you mean it. I'm not gonna try to stop you. Oh, right. Can't touch you now, because ghost thing. Are you sure we can do this?
We have to. Mevelis, I let down my kingdom. Now it's time for me to be the great leader they need me to be.
Okay then. Let's go find the Book of Change.
Let's go.
So, Dashel and I set up on a life-altering exploration. Not sure of what sort of things we would run into, or who. Regardless, I knew I had to go after the book. If there was a way that I could save Dashel's life, then I was going to do it, no matter what it took.
Mevelis, do you even know where it is that you're going?
Well, it's not like Hart gave us a map.
Exactly my point. How do you know you aren't just wandering aimlessly?
I don't, Dashel. Thank you once again for reminding me of just how trivial our situation is.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Look, I'm not upset.
Mev, I know you. Don't try to play me like I don't.
Can we please just focus on the task at hand? Please? You know, finding the Book of Change, the thing that we set off to do. Can we focus on that?
Okay.
Can we please focus on the task at hand?
Mev, I said okay. Do you hear that?
Is someone out there?
Please just stay away. I'm not going back. Don't you come any closer to me.
Whoa. Easy now. Easy.
I will not be taken back to Finnegan. You'll have to kill me first.
Girl, what are you talking about? We aren't here to take anyone anywhere.
Liar! I shall have you killed for lying to a princess.
Whoa,
Princess?
No one is killing anyone. Could you please just put the scepter down?
Wait a minute. Did you say Finnegan earlier?
Yes?
I do know you. You're that runaway princess from the kingdom of Finnegan that's been all over the Inner Kingdom News Network.
I knew it! I knew you were after me!
No.
Whoa, no one is after you. Could you please just tell us your name?
My name? Well, my name is Princess Opelia of the kingdom of Finnegan.
My lady, I am Prince Dashel of the kingdom of Amarea, and this is my most trusted confidant.
Mevelis, Speaker of the House of the Royal Family.
You meant you weren't sent to apprehend me?
Of course not.
Oh goodness me, I'm so sorry. I've been on a trail for so long. I've been running from guards. Though I suppose after all these months, the trail has gone cold. I don't think anyone is coming after me anymore.
You know, for someone who was just prepared to kill us a second ago if we were after you, you don't seem all that thrilled that we aren't.
That obvious?
Forgive me for intruding, but does that have something to do with why you were crying back there?
Somewhere in the ballpark, you boys wouldn't understand.
Look, we may be boys, but we come from a pretty loving and understanding kingdom. I'm sure we could find a way to understand.
I miss home. I truly do. But I could never go back. Not after what happened.
Hey, you can trust us.
Runaway princess or no? In fact, you could sort of say we're like runaways ourselves.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we're more running, we're less running from something and more running towards something.
Our kingdom was just recently conquered by an evil empress.
Queen Conqueror.
You know her.
She's part of why I want to go back home. I heard while I was passing through a tavern that Finnegan had fled to her power as well.
I'm so sorry.
She killed my parents in the invasion, me as well.
I don't follow?
Do the thing.
You're a ghost!
Spirit.
That's why we're on this journey. We are searching for an ancient artifact called the Book of Change.
We're gonna use the Book of Change to rewrite Dashiell's story and bring him back to life so that he can take back his throne from Queen Conqueror.
Did you say the Book of Change? Shut up.
What?
I'm actually on the journey to find the book myself.
Really? You're looking for the Book of Change? And what part of your story do you want to change?
It's more of someone else's story. I just want my baby back.
Your baby?
Yes. The reason why I fled Finnegan was to get away from my parents. About 6 months back, my father, the king of Finnegan, found out that my boyfriend got me pregnant. My daddy insisted that the baby was an abomination.
Why?
At first, I thought it was because I was so young, but according to Kingdom Bylaw 16, I am of childbearing age.
So then what was the abominable part?
My boyfriend, Christopher, he's just a squire boy. My father insisted that peasants have no place mixing with royals, so he forced me into an abortion and had Tristan to the guillotine.
Ouch. Princess Ophelia, my deepest condolences.
You know what? I have an idea.
About what, man?
Princess Ophelia, how would you like to come with us to the Book of Change?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we're all gonna rewrite our story, so if you come with us, you can use the Evering pen and you can rewrite your story too.
Assuming we ever find the damn thing.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, we've been having a little bit of trouble locating it since we're sort of just following...
It's heart of all things.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind that. I'm always down for a little adventure. Besides, I believe that if you follow your heart and believe good things will come to you, then they will.
Those are some pretty awfully cheery remarks from a forced abortion survivor.
True, but why fret now? I know that my little Opal will be back soon now that I'm with you guys.
Yeah, but we're here. There's still the matter of...
Queen Conqueror. We're still gonna have to face her.
But I think that we'll be ready when the time comes.
But she's a notorious empress. We can't beat her.
Now with that attitude, we won't.
See, I know that life hasn't dealt us the finest deck of cards, but I can feel the change is coming. Yes, change isn't that far. It's just beyond the horizon. You can see it if you try. So come on, get up and open your eyes and shine a little light in your life. Shine a little light on down. See, I know you know what? I hate to tell you, but the queen's got a plan of her very own. So you need to get your life together if you're gonna kick her off the throne. Stop acting like you're afraid of her. Take your life back, take control. You got the power to beat her, cause true power comes from in the soul. Just wipe away your cloudy days and give the light a try. So come on, get up, wipe your misty eyes and shine a little light in your life. Shine a little light on down. Shine a little light on down. Now you're getting it. Let's see. Shine a little light on down, 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 down. Shine a little light on down. Come on, Dashiell, do it like you mean it. Shine a little light on down, 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 down. So now I think you get it. So we're gonna show you the way to make this entire kingdom turn around. See, after the stormy clouds of April come the sunny skies of May. It's okay, you can bring the queen to the ground if you shine a little light on down. Shine a little light on down. Come on, Dashiell, you know the words. Shine a little light on down. Now y'all got it, let's sing it again. Shine a little light on down, 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 down. Shine a little light on down.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go rewrite our story.
Alrighty. So, we made our way through the meadows of Amarea, but as our journey continued, we began to find out that life outside of the kingdom of Amarea was very, very different. Up until now, we had spent our entire lives within the safety of the walls of Amaray, a kingdom of love, never once needing to see what life was like on the outside. But as we made our way into the evil Cardilex forest, we began to realize that we were soon about to find out just what life was like outside of our kingdom.
It's cold up here.
I would suggest you take shelter in this forest, but I don't feel comfortable staying here.
Second, this forest gives me the creeps.
I know, right?
Do you guys hear that?
Haha, very funny, Dashiell. No one has fallen for your forest cliches.
I swear, I'm not kidding around with you.
It was probably some woodland creature of some kind.
Look, I know you're a princess and all, but all the dissy-datsy I'm the friends of the animals at, it's kind of cliche here.
I beg your pardon?
Dashiell, that wasn't nice.
I swear, you can't hear that?
Wait a minute. I hear it too now.
Where's that coming from? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you talking to me?
Well, who else, gorgeous?
Oh, why, thank you, but I assure you that I am not in any danger at all. My name is Princess Ophelia of the Kingdom of Finningdale.
It's a pleasure, Ophelia. I am Athena of the Haven-Sisters tribe. I am happy to have liberated you from your male captors.
Her captors?
No, something must be wrong here. I am Prince Datsy.
We know who you are.
You do?
Think we haven't received word that the cowardly Prince of Amaria handed over his kingdom to Queen Conqueror and fled with his tail between his legs?
No, that's not true at all.
Conqueror must be spreading word that you surrendered the kingdom to her so that nobody outside of our kingdom knows that you actually died.
Enough talk. Sister Ophelia, we have freed you from these monsters, men. We'd be happy to escort you back to Finningdale now.
Absolutely not.
I beg your pardon.
While I appreciate you trying to help these monstrous men, are taking me to the Book of Change.
The Book of Change. Oh, you poor girl. These men have conned you. The Book of Change is nothing but an urban legend created by a man to give hope that any mistaken mates can simply be undone with the stroke of a pen.
That's not true, Ophelia.
The book is real.
They're lying to you.
Why do you think that we'd lie to her? What do you have against us?
Because all of you are the same. We here in the Haven tribe do not take too kindly to the male species spewing around the country and sin all up and through our forests.
What is your problem, Athena?
I'll tell you my problem.
There's a stigma in this world that says women obeys the man. I do not know who wrote this law, but I know that it's a scam. See, men don't make a difference, it's just in their DNA. We don't know why you act like this, but it's simply not okay. See, we girls have had to fight every day of our lives just to keep a pretty smile on our face. But that smile, I feel it breaking. Guess our grin is growing fake, and the day just seems to fade away. See, you boys don't make an effort, you just do not understand. Just beat away your problems with your hands. You may think you can make a difference, but there's just no way that you can, and it's all because you're a man.
Dashiell, let me talk to her. Maybe I can convince her that this isn't really happening. See, I know that all you women have been feeling kind of smothered, but I guarantee that guys like me aren't like all of the others. See, we men ain't all that different. We can be sisters, we can be brothers. We can turn this war around if we just work with one another.
See, you're wrong, we can't get along, cause you men are all the same. You'll lie to steal from, cheat on us, so at the end of the day, I can't find a way to trust you.
If you try, yes you can.
No, I can't.
Oh, yes you can.
No, I can't, cause you're a man. Oh, you think we didn't know why the chosen one has fled? It's cause he's trying to rewrite history and atone for his bloodshed. Girls have better learn real quick and get hip to your friends. Master plan. Oh, he's gonna hurt you in the end, 'cause he's a man. So what's it gonna be, girl? 'Cause you know I've got a point. If you roll with us, we'll protect you, but you gotta make a choice. We can. It's all because you're a man. Women have been hurt and abused by men for too long. Do you know why I joined Adventist Princess? They found me tied up on the outskirts of the forest after I was tied and attacked and raped by a traveling peddler off a food tube. I fed him, mended his wounds, and how did he pay me? By violating me and taking everything I owned. Men are the only creatures capable of such unspeakable things. Now stand aside so I can do what must be done.
Don't you lay a finger on him.
Wait, please don't.
Why are you defending this stone?
Because he's the only chance I have to getting my baby back. I was forced into an abortion by a man, by my father no less. So I understand what it feels like to be hurt by them, to feel powerless and violated. I feel for you, but killing them isn't the way.
Forgive me, I had no idea.
Athena, forgive me if I'm overstepping, but I may have a solution to this pain that happened.
And what would you know about it?
Hear me out. Come with us to the Book of Change. We're all gonna rewrite our stories in it. Who's to say that you can't rewrite yours too?
And then what? With the stroke of a pen, all my pain and sorrow magically dissipate?
Maybe not, but it's a chance, and one that you're gonna spend the rest of your life kicking yourself for if you don't take it. Please, Athena.
Please, Athena.
If this fails,
It won't.
but if it does, I expect some form of compensation for your deceit.
Whatever you want.
Dealer's choice.
All right, return to base. It appears like we're going undrained for a little while.
Did you see that? That was Hart, out of nowhere. I didn't even realize it, but Hart had literally just changed the way Athena was thinking. Up until now, Dashiell and I have been going about this journey thinking that we were completely on our own. Never mind the fact that we had two guardian celestial beings that were looking out for us. The heart and the mind. I was on cloud 9 now. Nothing was gonna slow us down from getting to the Book of Change. Or so I thought.
We've come a long way.
Probably, Princess. Thank you for following his heart. Where's the map?
Athena!
I'm just saying. Who's they weren't being led on a wild goose chase by the two lovebirds here?
Lovebirds.
Oh, don't get quiet now. It's obvious.
What's up?
That you totally got the hots for him.
What?
Dashiell, what is she talking about?
No. Relax.
I was just telling the truth. But whatever.
You know what? All this tension and awkwardness is making me thirsty. Bartender!
What can I do for you, little lady?
An apple orchard blend for me and 2 waters for my friend.
That'll be $54.40.
$54.40?
Oh, I didn't bring that much money when I left home.
Oh, look at that. A runaway princess with no money on her. First time for everything.
Listen, if you're strapped for cash, I'm sure I can arrange an alternative payment plan for a pretty place such as yourself.
$54.40 now. Back off, sicko.
Ooh, someone's a feisty one. I like you. You should call me sometime.
You're barking up the wrong tree, man.
If you don't mind me asking, what's the deal between you and Dashiell?
It's complicated. I mean, I've loved him since we were little kids, but ever since we left Amarea, I don't know.
Interesting.
What?
Well, up until now, I thought that men thought for nothing besides themselves.
Oh yeah, that's us.
But it appears as though you genuinely care for Dashiell.
What can I get you folks?
Oh, that's all right. The other gentleman helped us already.
Other gentlemen. The only person on staff tonight here is me.
Then who did we just pay?
God, somebody just robbed me.
What did he take?
The Ever Ink pen.
What?
Let's go.
You!
Come back here!
Sorry, but I need this. This is how I'm gonna fix it all.
Hey! Hey! Stop!
Whoa.
How dare you? Do you have any idea what that pen means to all of us?
You know what it'll mean for me?
Leave it to a man to be selfish and only think of himself.
Screw you, you don't know me.
We don't need to know anything more than you're a thieving, cowardly punk.
Judge me all you want, I ain't ashamed.
Well, you should be.
Look who's talking.
That's it. What are we gonna do with this guy? Because I'm ready to rough him up a bit.
Stop. You said that the pen was gonna fix it all. What exactly is it gonna fix for you?
Who cares?
I do. What's your name?
Helios.
Hi, Helios. My name is Beverly.
I know who you all are. I've been following you for days.
Oh, hell no.
You've been following us? What do you want with the
I need to get to the book, okay?
The Book of Change?
Yeah. I come from a family of mages, but I was thrown on board with no power. My family is wicked and cruel, and they banished me because of this, until I become a wizard like them. But my little sister Faith is still there. She's all alone. They already work her to the bone, and I couldn't live with myself that something was gonna happen to her. I need to get back home to save her. I just need magic.
And you think that you're gonna get this magic from the Book of Change?
That's what the legends say.
Then it's settled. Helios, you're coming with us to the Book of Change.
What? Excuse me.
What the hell is going on with you, boy?
Look, he needs the pen just as bad as we do. He needs to get to the book, so he's coming with us. And I'm the one who's guiding us there, so I make the rules.
When are you gonna stop doing this?
Doing what?
This whole journey, you rallied all these people to come on the journey that was just supposed to be the two of us. And for the life of me, I just can't understand why.
Here's the thought, I'm not a selfish jerk. They need the help, so we're gonna help them. End of discussion.
Why can't you be so helpful with your best friend?
I've been here. How much more helpful do you want me to be?
You know what? All right. Let him come. See if I care.
Affairs of the heart aren't usually my cup of tea, but it looks like you're richly in pass. It looks like I'll step in.
They're still not talking?
Not since left the tavern.
But that was just a week ago.
I can't help but feel partially responsible for this.
Probably because you're completely responsible.
Why is a beautiful girl like you so against me?
You can cut this smooth talk now. Just because Melville trusts you for not my reason does not mean that I do.
Guess I have to earn that trust then, huh?
Here. He's cute, huh?
I beg your pardon?
Helios, girly cute.
You must be joking.
Pretend for him, but you don't gotta lie to me.
I don't have time for this.
I agree. None of you do.
Who the hell are you?
The mind, Mevelis.
Athena, wait. I think that's one of the entities that
Well,
gave Neverlist the pen.
What's it doing here?
He is here to speak with Mevelis.
What do you want?
It's a private conversation. How's it going?
How do you think it's going, Mind?
I shouldn't answer that.
Very funny.
I kid you not.
What exactly do you want me to do here, Mind?
Well, as much as I love her, you gotta stop thinking with your heart and think with your head.
What are you talking about?
Let me break it down simply. Let me tell you something about the world. I got a very simple lesson for the boys and girls. Emotions are way too complicated. Your feelings are extremely overrated. If you want to get right down to the things that are most important to you, the first thing that you do is put mind over matter. Yes, mind over matter. You can't just let it all fall apart. You put mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. Play your role, stay in control. Back out your heart. Ignore your soul, ignore all the chatter. Put mind over matter.
You want me to put my mind over matter? Why don't you try doing that for once?
If you got a situation that's bad, I got a surefire way to get happy and glad. Emotions are same with logical treason. You gotta break things into logic and reason. If you wanna get happy and well, then let me tell you. Mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. You put mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. Play your role, stay in control, back out your heart. Ignore your soul, ignore all the chatter. Mind over matter.
Putting my mind over matter?
Mm-hmm.
You think that's gonna work on Dash?
Absolutely.
Forget about
This and forget about that. Understand that your brain is the best tool that you have. Logic and reason, gotta break things into logic and reason. I just says, forget the rest and put mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. Put mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. Play your role, stay in control, back out your heart. Ignore your soul, ignore all the chatter, and put mind over matter.
You want me to put mind over matter?
Yes, what are you not understanding? Mind over matter. You put mind over matter. Your brain's the best place to start. Play your role, stay in control, back out your heart. Ignore your soul, ignore all the chatter, and put mind over matter. Mind over matter. Yes.
It's cute how you think putting mind over matter is that easy.
I know it is. Now why don't you go talk to Dashiell and see if you can change his tune?
I won't.
Not if you don't try.
Fine. Dashiell, we need to talk.
Well,
Now.
what?
Why did you freak out when Athena said what she said back at the tavern?
Because I did.
Look, I know that you're hurting right now. I know that this whole ghost thing has been rough on you. I know how much this must suck. I've been where you've been before, and
Do you know how it feels to be dead? Huh? Answer me. You can't. Because you've never been dead before. I've walked around this kingdom my entire life, feeling like, for some odd reason, in this perfect place, I was the only imperfect thing. I'm sick to my stomach about it. Queasy. I feel like the stranger in my own home. Ooh. And as much as it irritates me, the one person I want to run to about it can't even touch me.
inside, so I'm not the stranger in the room.
I'm okay on my own. I'm just fine all by myself.
Ooh.
I look back on all that I've ever known while I sit inside this personal hell.
Ooh.
All alone in a crowded room.
Ooh.
Sick of seclusion, sick of feeling tied up inside. Constricted by my breath, it feels like a toxic fume. And suddenly it hits me, I realize somehow I'm always on the other side. I have no wings, but I still wanna fly. I am the black when everything around me is white. I guess it's time for me to realize that I'm the stranger in the room. Oh, the stranger in the room. The stranger in the room.
I don't know why, but I still try to find my way to the inside, so I'm not the stranger in the room.
The stranger in the room. I am here with you. Don't ever think there's no one on your side. It doesn't matter, I'll be here till the end. 'Cause for the first time in your life, you got friends. You're not the stranger in the room.
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 The stranger in the room. You're not alone. We'll be alone.
You will make it through, 'cause you're not the stranger in the room. Not the stranger, you're not the stranger. Not the stranger, you're not the stranger. Not the stranger, you're not the stranger in the room. Not the stranger, you're not the stranger.
You're the stranger,
You're not the stranger. You are not the stranger in the room. And I will always be with you, and you won't ever be the stranger in the room.
I will always be by your side, Dashel. You will never be the stranger in the room. I am here with you, always. You are noble, brave, strong, and true, and that is why I love you.
Hey guys, I was just trying to say. Oh! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can see what's ever happening here.
Nothing is happening here. Nothing will ever happen here. Goodbye.
I like to write. It helps me to recognize all of the feelings and emotions keeping me up at night. I like to write. And when I'm broken and bruised and damaged and used, I pick up a pen and start to fight. I like to write. It's the only thing that makes sense in a world where Dashel's words make things so complicated. I simply write. It's the only way to be free. The only way that there can be him and me, and it's all right. Should the day ever come when my soul is no longer able to carry the weight of all the wicked world, let it come, let it come, let it come. And should the time ever come when my soul is colorless and gray, when the words are not enough to lift me out of my pain, let it come, let it come, let it come. Let the rain pour down, let the fire burn away. Let the tears blow the memories that my mind cannot escape. Let the earth beneath me quake until the remnants of my pain melt away. And then I'll just say, let it come. And when the bottle's not enough and the smoke is just a haze, and when the world in front of me is going up in burning flames, when the gods cannot deliver me from miles and miles of pain, I say let it come, let it come, let it come. I'm gonna let the rain pour down and let the fire burn away. I'm gonna let the tears blow the memories that my mind can't escape. I'll let the earth beneath me quake until the remnants of my pain melt away. And then I'll just say, let it come.
Athena, are you okay? What happened?
Nothing, I'm fine.
She's definitely far from fine. I think she cut herself on a dangerous plant. Let me see your leg.
Do not touch me.
Athena!
I told you I'm fine.
Athena, this is serious. I'm not gonna let you sit here and be in pain. Come on, let me see your leg. Yeah, this is bad. It looks like she got scraped by an Ngardi plant.
Ouch. Well, fix her!
I wish it were that simple, but Ngardi plant poisoning can only be cured by like...
Nectar from the Salacia blossom.
Is that really... Wait a minute. That can't be. Is that really you?
In the flesh.
Dunbar!
What the hell was that?
Oh. Dasher's a ghost now. It's kind of a long story.
Oh. Probably much longer than you actually have time to explain.
I'm sorry to interrupt what seems to be a lovely reunion, but hello, poison.
Right. I'm staying in a place not too far from here. It's an abandoned mansion that happens to have a plethora of Salacias. Let's go. Who are you? The name's Dunbar. I'm the former head of the Royal Guard of the Kingdom of Amarea, and I'm also Nevertheless's father.
What? We don't have time to explain this. Look, get it, Athena. I'll explain on the way, okay? Dunbar's not really my father, more like father figure. When I was little, I was left on the outskirts of the Kingdom of Amarea, all alone, swaddled in a blanket. At the time, Dunbar was the head of the Royal Guard. He took me in and he raised me as his own, like I was his son. About 7 years ago, I want to say, there was an artifact that was stolen from the museum of the Kingdom of Amarea. They accused some of the Royal Guards of being the ones to do it since they were the ones that were on watch. I know there was no way that Dunbar could have did it, but since none of his guards would fess up to the crime, he did. The penalty for treason in the Kingdom of Amarea is death. But because Dashiell and I are such good friends with Dunbar, and he's a close friend of our family, King Amarea just exiled him from the kingdom and sentenced him to a life without love. And we haven't seen him since. You know, I miss Dunbar, but things have certainly changed a lot since the last time that we saw him.
All right, there you go. Can I get a thank you?
Thanks.
You're very welcome, beautiful.
And there you go, ruining my respect for you with foolishness and lies.
Okay, who said I was lying? And wait, you respect me?
Think not of it.
So, you're Nevertheless's father.
Well, sort of.
Father figure is more accurate.
What he said. Anyways, Dashiell, what's it like being a dead man?
Oh, I don't know. How about I just kill you and you can find out for yourself?
Prince Dashiell. You're even funnier than I remember.
Yeah, whatever.
So, Dunbar, where exactly did you find this abandoned mansion?
It's me, of course.
Okay. Oh, how rude of me. This is my roommate, I guess.
Very nice to meet you all. Friends of Dunbar are friends of mine too.
Her name is Lady Trinket.
I'm gonna go get some air.
Hey, don't stray too far. I'll be making dinner soon. We're gonna be having tilapia.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, well, you guys can come with me. I made dinner.
You're coming, Evelyn?
In a minute. I think I should go talk to Dashiell.
I'm sorry if I ruined something for you.
It can't be helped. You didn't really ruin it. Things with Dashiell have always been a little complicated. They were a mess long before you even got here.
Pardon me for asking, but what's the situation between you two?
Well, I'd explain it if I only knew what was going on for myself.
Well, forgive me for intruding. Look, I'll be in the dining room with the others if you want to talk.
Thanks, Amelia.
Where am I?
If you didn't know where you were running off to, Dashiell, why would you run off in the first place?
Those who run are never in search of a destination, only
an escape from the point of their journey's origin. Your dad used to say that all the time.
The wise and mighty king of Amarea.
I guess that's you now.
Hardly.
What exactly were you running from, Dashiell?
For a second there, Mevlis, I thought I was running from you.
And now?
I'm not entirely sure. Mev, I really like you, but...
There's no buts. If you like me and I like you, then that's all there is to it. Why is there somehow more complicated than that?
Because it is.
I just don't get how that's a thing. Enlighten me, and please explain that.
You just...
I just what, Dashiell?
You wouldn't understand.
With you, I never seem to. You making this a lot more complicated than it needs to be, Dashiell. I know how this feels, but we deserve a chance to let this play out.
I'm dead, Mevlis.
I understand that, Dashiell, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna go to the Book of Change, remember?
But what if we can't? What if this whole journey is for nothing? What if we can't find a book? What if we're all on a fool's errand? What if we can't change our story?
But what if we can? What if we can find the Book of Change? What if we can rewrite your story and bring you back to life so we can take back your throne from Queen Conqueror? What if we can win this? What if we try?
What if we can't?
Dashiell, you're a warrior. You're a fighter, and even more than that, you're a winner. You always have been. I don't know what's going on with you ever since you became a spirit or whatever, but trust me, you can do this. I know you can, and whatever needs to be done to help you, I am with you every step of the way.
I'm scared, Mevlis.
I know, but let's just let the song play. 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 Now slow down for a second and watch the clouds roll by. Just take a minute to breathe the air. Let it fill you deep inside. Sense the earth beneath your feet. Hear the birds whistling in the trees. Hear the water. See the moon, smell the night, feel the breeze. You wanna sing about hard times you've had? Go and look to see that things just aren't so bad. Just find where your heart is at and let it show you the way. Just let our song play. Let the song play. Let the song play. Let the song play.
Stop pretending you know me when you know you don't. Stop trying to love me when you know I won't feel the same.
You can run, but you can't hide. I know you from the inside and outside, and I could try not to love you, but don't you know love is blind? You couldn't possibly understand what it's like to be the man I am that I have to be. You don't have to be anything.
Don't understand anything.
Well, I'm not you and you're not me, so don't tell me who we are or who we have to be. Just let the song play. Let the song play. Let the song play. Let the song play. Let the song play.
nothing else in the way.
Let the song play.
I can't stop feeling this way.
Let the song play.
'Cause when I'm close to you, everything else melts away.
Just let the song play.
Then maybe we should let the song play.
I don't know exactly how our story ends, Dashiell, but I don't have to. All I know is that I'm happier now than I've ever been. So let's just focus on the story that's happening right now. Forget the end, forget the beginning, focus on the beauty in between. Even if you can't touch me, even if we never are able to bring you back to life, focus on the beauty in between.
Our heroes took time to both physically and mentally recover from their journey and its perils. Lady Trinket gave them food and shelter, and for a moment, everything felt like a home.
No way, stop lying.
I kid you not.
You really did that?
And I have no shame.
Obviously you don't. So you mean to tell me that you actually used to be
Live entertainment at a local tavern. Yes, I was.
Can you even sing?
That answer your question?
Everyone, let her finish the story, please.
So there I was, sitting at the tavern with whiskey in hand. This guy says to me, he says, "Hey, little mama, aren't you a little too young to be drinking?" And I say, "Aren't you a little too old to not know how to mind your business?" And he says, "I was looking out for your safety, Mamacita."
Mamacita?
Heck, you know.
Heck yes. So I said, "Sir, I appreciate your concern, but I'm good, love. Enjoy."
And what did he say?
You know what I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy a piece of you. And
Oh, no.
he proceeds to caress my legs.
So what'd you do?
Well, I broke his knee into Little Craig's hands, of course. What else?
You broke his hand?
Yes, and that was where my issues towards men began.
It's good that you've become so, great now that you can talk about it.
Yeah. I've just done what any woman worth her salt would do, and that's realize that men are insufferable, nasty little verminous creatures put on earth for the sole purpose of reproduction. But from my more recent encounters, well, you don't all suck.
I guess I'll drink to that, to the Book of Change. If our journey to find you continues to be this fun, may you remain ever elusive. Hear, hear.
But this period of joy was not meant to last.
There you are.
What's going on?
Crap, I think that's Queen Conqueror.
How did she get here?
I have no idea, but we need to book it like now.
I'm gonna sell it.
How did Queen Conqueror even find us?
I don't understand. I thought she was the one who killed Dashiell. I mean, y'all sitting around arguing, it's not gonna get y'all to say.
And why should we trust you? We've been on this journey for quite some time and didn't have any problem with Queen Conqueror along the way until you showed up.
Do not point fingers at her.
Look, we need to think clearly if we're gonna make it out of this alive. I don't know where Queen Conqueror is, but I know that she's after us, and I don't know why, but we need to get away from her now. We can't stay in the cellar forever. Let's think of a plan, at least until we can figure out a way to get out of here without her noticing us. Does anyone even know where she is? Run where? If we don't even know where she is, we could run right into her, wherever she is.
Isn't it that dungeon thing? Oh, what if we just
There's no way that we can get over there. We need to make sure that we know exactly where Queen Conqueror is. If we don't know where she is, we can't run away from her. If we try running away from her before we figure out where Queen Conqueror is, then we could run right smack dab into her.
It'll be easy if we can find out who's looking for her.
Conqueror, I've located the fugitives.
Go. I'll throw that her. I'll pull her over and run right in.
Wait, what about you?
No. I said go. I have a friend named Leslie. She's older than him. She's got stuff with our armor raiders and some book of change.
But what if Queen Conqueror comes after you? What if you have to fight her?
Can I say go?
He can't leave now. I'm not leaving you unprotected. Not until I know that you're safe from Queen Conqueror, wherever she may be.
Flash, where did they go?
Well, they aren't behind there. They are not.
Queen Conqueror. Are you sure you can have this lady ticket? Okay, that's where we need to go now.
What was that?
All right, somebody better start talking right now.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious who snitched?
Snitch.
We didn't have any problems with Conqueror on our highs before now, so what changed? Who ratted us out, and more importantly, who's getting clocked?
Helios, calm down. Look, we need to start thinking clearly about this.
For once, I'm on Helios' side. My money's on that lady Trinket.
No, she saved us in the end. There's no way Lady Trinket would have ratted us out.
Oh, come on. We didn't have any issues with Conqueror until we started crashing at Trinket's mansion.
There's no way she'd do that.
And by that logic, Dunbar, you're just as likely.
And why are we so sure it wasn't Dunbar?
Isn't it obvious? It's because he's with them.
Watch it, Athena.
I'm just saying, always we're giving him carte blanche and ruling him out as suspect because of those two.
Enough. Look, arguing like this is gonna get us nowhere. Let me think for a second. We need to split up.
What?
Look, if Queen Conqueror is on our trails now, that means we need to adapt our strategy. We need to get to the Book of Change still, but she's on our hinds. That means we need to change plans. If we split up, there's less likely of a chance that she can follow us.
Heavens, there's no way I'll let
We're
you just...
splitting. This is not up for discussion, period.
Okay, we'll split. I'll take Prince Dasher. You go with Pelly.
Fine.
Wait,
Ophelia can't come.
but that means me and Athena are splitting.
So?
Yeah, not happening.
Okay, but what about Ophelia?
Great. Whatever. Look, Apelia, you go with Dash and Dunbar. It's only temporary. If you go with Dash and Dunbar, head straight to the Book of Change. I'll go with Helios and Athena. We'll meet Trinket's contact in Old Willingham, figure out whatever it is that we're supposed to be learning about the Book of Change's history, and then we'll meet you there.
Sounds
Okay? Plan?
Plan. Sounds like a plan. Come on, bud.
Come on up, Elliot.
I guess this is the place, Old Willingham. Yep.
Let's go.
This place is weird.
Yeah, Willingham used to be a former trade hub, I think, for different kingdoms.
Oh. I remember that Amarea used to trade with Finnegan and other kingdoms here. A long time ago, though.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, when I was younger, the sisters and I would come and do women's empowerment speeches. It was so much fun.
Huh?
I'm sorry, something wrong?
Nope.
It's just me or she being really weird.
I have no idea. I mean, he's your person, I guess.
Person is an overstatement. Let's bring it back now. Thank you.
Well, where's this Wesley guy that we're supposed to be meeting here?
You!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
You better get off my property!
Are you Wesley?
Who's asking?
My name is Mephiles. I'm the speaker of the Amaraean royal family.
Amarea? Boy, you got some nerve showing your face around these
Whoa,
parts.
whoa, 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 whoa. Am I missing something here?
Just common sense is all.
What? Wait, what?
You heard me? No, I'm arranged. Not after what your people did.
I'm sorry, what exactly did my people do?
Boy, don't act like you don't know. I'm sick of talking.
Wait, revenge Lady Trinket!
Lady Trinket, huh? Oh, shucks, I guess you is telling the truth. All right, I'll talk to you. But just one.
What?
Them's the rules, missy.
What a Neanderthal.
Mev, you can talk to him. Me and Athena will wait for you.
Okay, be safe, guys. I'll be right back.
You too.
Okay, what's your problem? One day you're all over me, now you can't even stand to be next to me. What is your deal?
There's no deal.
Then why are you being weird all of a sudden?
Nah.
Don't lie to me. I let my guard down with you and took you seriously finally. Opened my heart to you and now you're being cold for what? Someone who supposedly likes me.
I never said the words I like you, okay?
I'm sorry, what?
I never overtly stated the words I like you.
That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe I do, maybe I just don't know, okay?
How do you not know?
I just don't. I'm taking a walk.
I swear every time I let a man get close to my heart, they remind me of exactly why I didn't let them get there in the first place. I just cannot keep doing this. I can't keep letting my kindness be taken for weakness, and now I'm standing here talking to myself for what? Because some boy is hurting my heart once again.
Everything I'm telling you is completely true.
But no, that's impossible. I don't believe it.
But it is the truth.
Absolutely not.
Trust me, partner.
But what you're saying can't be true. Amaray is a place of love.
But all that love doesn't belong there.
And you're saying that you think
the prince is the key to all it is.
Prince Dashiell?
Of course.
That means that he lied to me, to all of us, to the entire kingdom.
Now hold on a minute. Now if your prince is the same age as you, it's likely he never knew about the vessel.
How do we even know that though?
You'll just have to ask him yourself.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
We need to go find Dashiell and meet back with the others now. I just found some very unsettling news from Wesley, but I need to ask Dashiell a few questions first before I jump to any conclusions.
Okay, what did Wesley tell you?
It doesn't matter. All you need to know is that I think Dashiell is the key to whatever Queen Conqueror is planning.
Doesn't that mean Dashiell's in danger?
Maybe, but I don't care.
You don't care?
Mevlis, that's absurd. You love Dashiell.
Do not say that word. I don't love Dashiell or anyone. Not anymore. Not after what I just heard. If Dashiell's been lying to me this whole time, then I don't have any feelings for anyone. Not anymore. I can't.
Wait, what did Wesley even say to you?
It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, you don't love him? You don't know or you don't want to? Dashiell, I just think... Some things missing. I don't know what it is, but it's been twisting me up inside. Some things missing, and I can't get back again. A story with no beginning or end. Some things missing. I'm screaming out for help, but no one's listening. I try to break away to something different, but everything remains the same. And I begin to play. Is something missing? I lost my baby, and if all of this fails, I will never get to have her. Don't let fear stop you from what you love, or Queen Conqueror.
You're right.
Oh no!
How did she get here? Oh my God! Dunbar, stay away from her. She's dangerous. Dunbar.
Dashiell, I don't think...
Dunbar, what do you think you're doing? I'm sorry, Dad.
Queen Conqueror!
Ah, just in time for the festivities.
Do not lay a finger on Dashiell until I have a word with him.
This is certainly a turn of events.
Tell me,
Tell you what?
is it true?
Is what true?
Don't lie to me, Dashiell. I just heard some very unsettling things from somebody, and you've been lying to me for too long to lie to me right now in this moment.
Memphis, I have no idea what you're talking about, but this ain't the time.
Tell me the truth, Dashiell, now.
What are you talking about?
The truth about Amaraya, now.
What do you mean?
Tell me the truth, Dashiell.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the fact that you were aware for a long time that Amaraya stole love from the entire world.
What?
Cat's out the bag now. Let me explain some things. We met with Trinket's contact Noah Willingham, and she told us some things about the Book of Change and the Kingdom of Amarea that I think you'd be very interested to comment on. Thousands of years ago, when our forefathers first found the land that would soon become the Kingdom of Amarea, they colonized that land, realizing that it had special energy powers that could siphon energy from surrounding land sources. The reason that they conquered Amarea and landed on that property was because that land energy was going to be able to siphon all of the power from around the surrounding areas. And they used something called the Vessel of Love.
What? No. Memphis, you can't honestly say you can believe that.
They used a machine called the Vessel of Love to steal something from the entire world. They stole love from everywhere in the world except the Kingdom of Amarea. And no one can feel love anymore except for us because of it.
What?
What, you didn't honestly think all this love thy neighbor, world peace, kumbaya mess was real, did you? Oh, bless your hearts.
I don't understand. If this whole kingdom of love was just a lie, why conquer it?
Well, the answer to that is simple. My son and I are willing to reclaim what is ours.
Your son?
Guilty as charged.
Wait a minute. None of this family tree mess makes any sense to me. Dunbar is your son?
Yes, well, let's clear the mud for you.
Wait a minute. In the royal hall, there were some pictures of other queens that came before Dashiell's mother. You're the queen that came before Queen Amarea, aren't you? You're the one who ruled alongside King Charles before she stepped in.
Correct.
And that means that Dad banished you from the kingdom.
Me and his unborn son.
I returned to the kingdom a few years later to enlist in the royal guard, never once telling the king I was his son. And then I revealed to him who I was.
And that's why he exiled you from the kingdom.
It had nothing to do with treason at all.
All this time, you were plotting right under our noses.
But Mevelis, wait. Can't we still use the Book of Change? Can't we still rewrite everybody's stories? Is it too late? Mevelis.
What exactly do you want, Queen Conqueror?
For all of Amarea to burn for what they've done to the world.
Okay.
Okay! Mevelis, no! You can't actually think about giving a woman that killed me what she wants.
Killed you? Is that what you think happened?
What are you talking about?
I didn't kill you back at the castle. You killed yourself!
What's happening to him?
What?
Dashiell, that's not true, is it?
What? No, did I? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yes. The great Prince of Amarea was slain by the mean old queen. He committed suicide. Sorry to break it to you, honey, but probably in your attempts of being brave, noble, and probably protect that boy over there, you took a dagger and impaled yourself right in front of him.
No.
What is happening to him?
Where is he going?
Oh dear. It appears as though the queen jogged his memory of what happened surrounding his death.
And that means his spirit can't stay here any longer. The rules that Heart and Mind explained to us was that Dashiell's spirit could only stay here so long as he wasn't able to remember the events surrounding his death. Now that he remembers, his spirit can't stay here any longer. He's gone.
Quiet, Cartier. As I was saying, all of you are coming with me. And you and this book and all of Amarea are going to go up in flames.
Fine. Do what you must.
Think about what you're doing.
You're sentencing a kingdom of innocent people.
None of us are innocent, Helios. Didn't you hear anything that I explained before? The kingdom of Amarea is a lie. We stole love from nearly the entire world. I never understood why people outside of our kingdom were so hateful, so evil beforehand. But now it all makes sense. It wasn't enough for Dashiell, was it? It wasn't enough that he was so unhappy. He wouldn't be satisfied until everyone around him was unhappy too. I thought that Dashiell sacrificed himself defending me from Queen Conqueror. Come to find out, he made a cowardly decision and killed himself. That's not fair to me, and it wasn't fair to any of us. Never mind what our forefathers did long, long ago. People make mistakes and people screw up, but people don't just do what Dashiell did or what our forefathers did. They stole love from the entire world, Helios. I mean, look around you. Look at the world out there. People in places outside of Amarea kill each other for being different. They allow senseless violence to run their economies. They elect governing officials to rule over their nations instead of protecting the people that they are sworn to serve. And while I could stand here and break apart every bad thing that has happened to the human race, from slavery to the Holocaust, it would be pointless. Because every bad thing that has happened to the world, the kingdom of Amarea is to blame for. Because again, we stole love. You know, I used to think that we celebrated the Love's Heart Festival to celebrate the honor and the love and the peace that took place in our fair kingdom. Never once did I think of the pain that we caused. We stole something of great importance from the entire world. We stole love. Queen Conqueror took all of us and the Book of Change back with her to the kingdom of Amarea in shackles. I didn't try to stop her. I didn't resist. I didn't deserve to. None of us did. Everything that was about to happen to the kingdom of Amarea, they had coming. We deserved everything that she was about to do to us. I only felt sorry for the poor people that we dragged in along the way. Now, because she has the Book of Change, Apalia may never get to see her baby again. Athena may never be able to erase the horrible tragedy that happened to her. And Helios may never see his little sister alive again. Are you guys okay? Did they hurt you?
Don't worry about it. Stupid Amareans deal. Screw this lock.
We're never getting out of here.
Not like that, we aren't.
Mev, I got a question for you. If Amarea is so peaceful, how come we got dungeons like this?
I don't know. I've never been in these dungeons before. Maybe this is where the old king and queen used to keep all the people that found out that this entire place is a scam.
Why are you being so negative right now? You know you promised us something, Mev. You said that we were all gonna read our stories, and right when it was finally in our grasp, you threw every single one of us under the bus.
Athena, what was I supposed to do? Conqueror beat us. She won.
You think because your stupid boyfriend died that you just screw over the rest of us, huh? Is that what you
Athena,
think?
Stop.
Mev, I'm sorry.
Baby, you can't just lash out like that.
And why are you talking to me?
Girl, what is your deal?
We're in jail right now, idiot. That's my deal.
Athena!
I don't want to hear it from you. This whole time we've been on this journey, you just acted some type of way towards me, all lovey-dovey. Right when I finally feel something, you just act like you can't even see me. I'm done, honestly.
I can see you. I like what I see. Athena, when I first met you, I didn't know all you've been through. I didn't know all the pain you've endured, and when I found out,
You can't even fathom.
I know, and I just didn't want to add to that pain.
But you still did.
I know, and I'm sorry, but for what it's worth, it's hard to know what you want from me. With all those walls separated.
I keep myself guarded.
Why?
I don't really remember.
Well, maybe you should take them down.
All of the hurt I want, all of the pain I want, all of the tears I want, all of the shame I want you to not push me away. I just wanna sit with you and feel, 'cause I wanna be with you, but I need to know you're real. So would you come out the shadows? I know it's cold, but just step into forever so your story can be told. You are amazing, no matter your flaws. So would you show everybody the woman you are? She is beautiful and gracious and true. She is everything, Athena. She is you, but just know you are more wonderful wonderful without a disguise. So just take off the mask and stop hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes. It's okay to cry. It's just you and I. It's okay to cry, but show me your eyes. It's just you and I. So show me your eyes. And it's okay to cry, but I want you to show me your eyes. So would you come out the shadows? I know it's cold, but just step into forever so your story can be told. You are amazing, no matter your flaws. But would you show everybody the woman you are? She is beautiful and gracious and true. She is everything, Athena, she is you. But just know you are more wonderful without a disguise. So just take off the mask and stop hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes. Hiding behind those eyes.
I love you.
Nev, are you crying? Are you okay?
No, I'm not crying, Palia. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I said all those things that I said back at the altar of the book. I'm sorry that I gave up on Amareya, but more importantly on love. I allowed myself to think that because people in the past did something so horrible to the rest of humanity that we didn't deserve love, but the two of you just showed me that I was wrong.
It's all right, man. It's all okay now.
We still need to stop Conqueror, though.
How? I still can't pick the stupid lock.
If I may.
Why are you helping us?
I first joined Conqueror because I thought it would mean I would be able to save love. But she's treated me so horribly, I figured, how could someone like her know the true definition of love? I see you guys, and I see hope. I see lots and lots of hope.
Thank you.
Come, follow me to the weapons vault to get blades to take down the queen.
Okay, but even with blades, how are we supposed to be able to beat Conqueror's magic?
You fight with all of your heart.
It's you two.
If you taught me anything, it's maybe and feelings and emotions can't help you after all. Use those emotions to beat her.
Okay?
We finally did it, Mother. We won!
Yes, I guess I did win, didn't I?
Yeah. Mother,
What is it?
do you think Father will finally see my value now?
How should I know?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
If Mevlis couldn't decipher the feelings of a dead man, how do you expect me to?
Dead man?
Did I not mention that?
You killed my father?
Well, how else was I supposed to conquer a kingdom?
That wasn't a part of the plan.
Plans change you, baby.
You told me that if I conquered this kingdom, that Father would finally accept me as his son, and that I, the true firstborn son, would inherit the throne. All I had to do was get rid of my stupid brother Dasher. This is not fair.
Life isn't fair. Isn't this cute? Dunbar, be a steer and handle your mommy's light work. Dunbar, your mother gave you an order. Do as I say.
You're no mother of mine. Not anymore.
Fine, have it your way. God seize them! Exactly. You'll never be. Your precious king is dead!
It doesn't matter if Dashiell is gone. Because I'm never going to give him a fight for love. Or for the love of my friends. For love, period. It doesn't matter how strong your magic is, Conqueror. I'll be able to beat you. Because no matter how strong you may think you are, the power of love is stronger. Dashiell, how are you here right now? How is this possible? You're back. In an angel jacket.
I'm an angel.
Dashiell!
You're back, man.
I'm an angel, but I'm still very much dead.
Well, it doesn't have to be like that. I think I may know a way. Hold this. I'll be right back.
Where'd he go?
She's dead, right?
Yeah.
She's dead?
Are you sure? Because I can stab her again.
We've got the Book of Change now. So, let's do what we set out to do. Let's rewrite all of our stories. Let's bring Dashiell back to life. Give Apelia her baby back. Erase the tragedy that happened to Athena. And give Helios the magic.
That'll be hard.
Shoot.
That'll be kind of hard to do without this!
Oh my
No,
God.
no, no, don't. You broke the pen. Without the pen, there's no way that we can undo this. Why would you do this, Queen Conqueror?
Now you know how the rest of the world feels. And misery and agony.
Dashiell, I'm sorry. Without that pen, there's no way that we can fix this. I'm sorry that she did this to you.
It's okay, members. Listen to me. When the going got tough, I took the easy way out. But I only did it so I could protect you. I did it because I love you, Mebulus.
I love you too, Dashiell. That's why I don't want to lose you.
You won't.
He's not alone.
And he will never be alone.
For the rest of his life.
Because he has us.
Is that so?
And you want to know who they are to me?
Yes. His friends.
Everything is fine. Everything's okay. Everything is better than it was yesterday.
Everything
other down. We are the ones who are always gonna be around. 'Cause we are your friends, your friends. We are your friends, we are your friends. We are your friends. Know that without a sound, we'll always be here for you. So don't ever have a doubt, 'cause we are your friends. I feel bad for you, Queen Conqueror. You went through all that effort to separate me from Dashiell, and you tried to divide the rest of us. But you lost. And I think it must be feeling pretty lonely for you. But you're right about one thing. What our forefathers did, sacrificing all of the rest of the world so that our kingdom could be a place of peace and prosperity and love, was a crime against humanity of the highest order. And I think it's time that we fix that.
Don't be foolish. There is no way to fix it. I've already tried.
You haven't tried this.
What are you?
Is everyone okay?
Wait a minute. Does that say the book of...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no longer the book of change. I present to you the book of love. And the book of love is going to change the world. On May 15th, 2019, a lost princess,
now found,
a misguided queen,
A woman proud of her scars.
A man who loved her. A guy who made the right choice.
An angel, heir to the throne.
and a warrior of love changed the world for the better.
And a cop.
Tris? I thought my father had been executed. What about the baby?
What happened when the book of change became the book of love?
You, Athena, of the Hidden Sisters, take your lawful letter husband, the sickness and health until the end of time, until death do us part. And you, Helios,
Yes, I do.
What happened when the book of change became the book of love?
Hey, big bro. Sorry I couldn't make it for your big day. My magic has grown really strong, and I finally gotten away from mom and dad. And I'll be there in 3 days' time. Love you, Faith.
What happened when the book of change became the book of love?
We changed the world. I hereby decree, as the new king of the newly formed Amaran Empire, I hereby dub thee Knights of the Heart Table. May each of the four of you walk forward in the path of love. May you be led by a fearless leader. I choose
Sir Dunbar, to be the head of the Knights of the Heart Table.
What happened when the book of change became the book of love?
We changed everything. But now it's your turn. We may have changed the cover of the Book of Change to the Book of Love, but that's only the first step. It's now your turn to receive it. Go ahead. Take a deep breath and receive the love. And now that you've received it, spread it across the entire world. Write your own Book of Love.
That wasn't.
I have a story to go down, knew my life from start to finish. I didn't know the details, but I knew the end and the beginning. But the hard part was the middle passage. I couldn't answer if you asked me to try to understand the pieces that were missing that I need to complete. I needed every little thing that was ever perfect or awful, or somewhere in between. I needed every little thing to understand the story that was me. But my pages got a little tattered, and my brain got a little battered, and my heart was taken and shattered, and the fragments of my soul were scattered. But there's nothing I would change, not a single moment I'd erase, cause I'm grateful for this journey that I took to find the book of love. The book of love. The book of love. The book of love. I used to only see reflections of the person I once was. I didn't know I was searching until I found the person that I trust more than anything. I didn't know that the thing I need was love. But none of that really mattered when I noticed a simple pattern of my emotions being scattered across the wall of everything stacked against me. I was lost and empty till I found the sound of a beating heart, and I wrote my part in the book of love. The book of love. The book of love. The book of love. The best parts of me. The answer was simple, was right before my eyes. It was right from me, but I couldn't recognize. At first I didn't realize, but now I see the great prize, and I know that everything's right, cause what I need in my life was love. Oh, I found the book of love. The book of love, the book of love, the book of love. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to see the Book of Love. My name is Miles Dungy, and I am the writer and director of this show. Before I let you folks and say a couple thank yous to some people who were really instrumental in this process. Explaining a little bit about how this story came to be, the Book of Love was written by myself over the course of about a year and a half. I wrote the story of the Book of Love starting way back in May of last year, so around this time last year, actually. And I started comprising the music for it last January. So a lot of these songs were just really easy coming to me naturally lyric-wise, but I wasn't quite sure how to compose music. So
Before we go ahead and let you guys go, I want to give some thank yous to some very important teachers and faculty who were very instrumental in the process of making the Book of Love come to life. Can Mr. Jeffrey Martin please come to the stage?
Yeah, Mr. Martin.
You guys didn't get to see much of him through the show, but Mr. Martin is our choir director, and he is one of the people who constructed the score for the Book of Love. I'm not sure if he's in the audience, but Dr. Charles, are you out there? I think Doc might have had to step out early. He had some things that he had to take care of. But Dr. Charles also helped to score some of the music for the Book of Love. So round of applause for Dr. Charles. A round of applause to Miss Stephanie Shinky, our dance teacher. She has a dance recital coming up on Friday, but she still allowed us to have this auditorium all day to be getting ready for this show for you guys. So thanks to her. And thank you to all the staff and faculty and teachers at Southfield A&T for supporting us by offering extra credit to your students for coming out to see the show and just being supportive as you've always been. This is my last production that I am putting on at Southfield A&T, and it has been a tremendous roller coaster ride being a part of this with you guys. I have been here since last year in December when I comprised my very first original play entitled More Than Human. Anybody see More Than Human out there? After More Than Human, we did a show last spring called Here I Stand. Earlier this December, we did a show called A Touch of Color, and then we concluded today with the Book of Love. I'm not sure if he is in the audience, but Darnell Webb, are you out there? Part of my job as the representative of the student theater department here at Southfield A&T, when I am a senior, is to pass on my torch to the person who will be taking over after me. I have been here for a long time. I have written a lot of shows, and I've had a lot of fun with you guys, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. But I hope that that doesn't mean it is the end of this theater program. Before we got here with More Than Human, there was not a very strong theater presence within our school, and that really hurt me, and that was the reason that I decided to write More Than Human. It is because of that that I decided that I was going to create stories like this and continue to create them. And so we are starting a legacy here today in this very auditorium that every year we are going to pass down a torch to the next person and the next person and the person after that to see if we can keep this program alive for as long as possible, because it means a lot to the people on this stage and oftentimes to the people that are in the crowd. So without any further ado, I hereby pass my torch as the director and playwright of Southfield A&T to Mr. Darnell Webb. Lastly, I want to give a quick shout out to Miss Sheridan Branch, our Queen Conqueror. Sheridan, can you step forward? What most of you are not aware of is that Sheridan has not been with us for the majority of this year. Sheridan is not even a part of our 6-hour play production class, but due to the original person who was cast as Queen Conqueror stepping away, Sheridan stepped in and began learning the lines for Queen Conqueror 2 weeks ago. So I want to give Sheridan a round of applause. For all the things that this show was tonight, she gave it her all, and she tried her best, and I'm monumentally proud of her for it. So thank you, Sheridan, for doing what you do. Thank you to my assistant director, Miss India Pfizer, for being my right-hand woman in charge. And thank you to all of you for coming out to see this show. Thank you for supporting this production and being an amazing audience. Have a great night, guys.